It's yours.
Hey guys, so we're here with Christian again. What's up, Christian? You can talk too.
Yeah, I know. Just want to let you get the intro in first. It's great to be here.
Well, we have this Terra fan that it's a very interesting combination. It's got stencil blades that I don't know. They're not normal Terra stencil, but they're not any other brand that I've seen. If you look closer to the tips, plus they're really thick. And the screws that are used to hold them to the blade arms are different than I've ever seen before. So this is clearly like a showroom thing. And then this is the original light with the original glass, so it's pretty cool. Christian, would you like to demonstrate the light for the...
Yes, absolutely. We're going to start here. This is a three-way switch. Yeah, you get the outer ones first here. Then you get just the center, which would be nice for more, sort of mood lighting. And then you get all of them. It's pretty bright. I've used these bulbs on my homestead, so I know how this feels.
Okay.
The glass probably dumbs it down a little. So, do we start on low usually?
Yes. Do me a favor, just because for the ease of the flywheel.
Yeah.
Unplug it.
Okay, and then start on low.
And then
Dad, you got that there. That's my dad. He is not a fan collector. He does RCs.
He's been very helpful, and he clearly helps you a lot with your collection.
More than he wants to. We'll just say that.
Go ahead and plug it in. Let's see. We did not adjust the low speed trim, so this would be the factory low. We'll let it go on low for a little bit, and then Christian, if you want to slowly inch up the variable speed, you know what I mean by that?
Well, I do know what you mean by slowly inch up. How much do you do? I usually do about 6 settings in my videos. That's what I did for the homesteads.
You are the boss of that.
Well, it depends. I mean, how do you do it usually? Because
I just move it up. I don't count it.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and it's a little bit of a fast low for the.
Is it really?
Yeah, these. But then I found a lot of them that came from the factory that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think they either adjusted it or I don't think they cared.
I want to say these glass shades are oversized. I don't mind them if they're not clear. I really love those vintage fixtures that have got like the 5 round shades.
And
go a little more? Okay.
Yeah, just, you don't even have to leave it. You can just go a little bit and then go a little bit and go a little bit.
Yeah, I just want to sort of see what it does. Let it get there first.
Okay.
Besides IntelliTouches, most of the time they take a minute. The wobble is slowly evening out here. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere.
I feel it.
These are made by Calcutta, right? That's
No.
usually, or no?
Southern Fan Company was the name, and they were a company that under a different name made screen doors.
Oh, okay.
And then when fans became popular, decided to get into the fan business, and that's when it became Southern Fan Company.
Okay.
Is that all the way?
Nope, we've got a little more, I believe. Anyways, I know that there are some Calcuttas with it. Oh, now it is. It was, actually.
Those were relabels, but I don't
Oh, okay. But
Calcutta was a... what's the name of them? Corbett Lighting.
Corbett, yeah.
And when they decided to get into the fan business...
They used them as the OEM, I'm assuming?
They relabeled fans from Terra. Is that...
full. We're full.
Okay, well then why don't you either... go ahead and turn it off.
Or do we want to unplug it?
Either way. It's going to serve the same purpose, so...
Yeah, well, let's unplug it, because then we got to reverse it and do it.
That's true.
So then we could start it on low. I'm just going to go set our speed control down really quick.
Okay.
Just a little more. There we go. So now it's back to low. And I should probably go hit the switch too.
You can't do it while spinning.
Oh, that's right. It's up there.
Let it spin down, because a lot of people like to see them spin down all the way.
Oh, absolutely. I forgot the switch was on there. So.
This was a copy of an early Casablanca Zephyr, and the first reversible Zephyrs, that's where they had the switch. So,
are we talking Tampa Zephyr or after the Tampa Zephyr?
After, because the first Zephyrs after the Tampa Zephyr weren't reversible.
Oh.
I would love to find the Tampa Zephyr.
Me too. I fell in love with it when I saw that scan you did. Tell me, are those multiple speeds or are they just one? Are they like gear driven or whatever?
That scan is the only thing I've ever seen. I hope they made a variable speed version with a K63.
Do you think Tom would know, or do you not have a way to contact him anymore?
I mean, I asked him about it when I was working for him, and he honestly didn't remember, but he from what he said, it sounds like there probably was a version that had either a K63 or possibly even a K67 or K69.
I've never heard of those sizes before. They must have been...
I only know that they exist because he told me. He said some of the first Zephyrs had motors that were bigger than K63s, and that's what they were called. So.
Early Casa is usually not found here. We're talking more California, I would assume.
Texas a lot.
Texas,
Florida,
really.
Florida. Wherever fans sold the most. It's less about where they were made and more about where they were.
Back then, they didn't reverse, so people didn't really care too much. Because a lot of them, I'm assuming, I'm using something that isn't screwed in. It mounts to an electrical box. So, but if you have one that screws into the joist, usually if you reverse it, sometimes they can come loose. So there's that. All right, we are stopped now. No, that's perfectly fine. You want to start it back up?
Oh, your dad's reversing it.
Dad, yep, go ahead with the reverse. There we go. If you want to go plug it back in, please. That Medilli is getting in my way. Part of me wants to find something smaller, but I don't have anything. Actually,
the little small homestead will be smaller.
Or if I can get that little Edison gift or Toastmaster, that might be cute. I love that thing. Like little
you want to go ahead and inch this
absolutely. Little spinners like that, I want one because my Georgian, as my viewers will know, it doesn't work right now. I haven't given up on it. Not going to waste your time with it because it's a cheap little thing that I got for free. But
what does it need?
It just does not start. I was going to put it where the north wind is.
You try replacing the capacitor?
My friend Jason told me it was fine, but at some point I'm going to experiment.
Why did he think it was fine?
Oh, he looked at it, wasn't all bubbled, but that doesn't
mean anything.
Yeah.
There's really only I guess 4 things it could be. You want to go ahead and inch it up so your dad doesn't have to?
Absolutely. Dad sort of took over that for me because
he was doing it because you weren't.
Yeah, he took over for me because I wasn't doing it.
Yeah. It would either be the capacitor, the reverse switch, a bad connection, or the motor itself.
Yes.
And that's generally the order of things to look for. But
full
if you
speed
like
now.
it, it's worth fixing. Even though they're cheap, that's full
It's a cutie. I like it.
That's full speed?
Full speed, yep.
Turn the light on. Let's see full speed with the light.
Absolutely. I think that'll look nice. Do we just want to go straight to all or cycle?
Cycle is fine, but leave it on all for a little bit. Let people appreciate all. Okay, and that's all we can do because I wish I would have thought to bring my test rig. Wouldn't that have been cool?
Oh my god, with all the cool things, yeah. Well,
I didn't know what order this trip was going to happen in terms of when I was picking stuff up versus when I was going to see you. So I didn't know whether or not we'd have a chance to test anything. And had I knew ahead of time how the scheduling was going to go, I might have thought to bring the test rig.
Oh,
but
indeed.
Either way, it's still cool.
Perfectly fine. Are we, is there anything else we want to do? Or are we good?
Well, we got at least one other fan, so let's end this video.
All right.
Thanks for watching.